Hello, Cancer. What's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what you can expect to happen when it comes to your professional life. 2nd June to the 6th of June 2025. It is a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. This is for Cancer. Okay. Let's see your current situation. Ooh, wow. Looks like Cancer, there is some kind of celebratory energy. A lot of you are going to be celebrating. I don't know what you're celebrating, but there is some kind of celebration happening in the current situation. Okay, so if this is not happening, this will be happening soon. There is celebration out here. Okay, I do feel for some of you there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a very generous person around you. Others of you could be freeing yourself from someone, a boss figure, okay, but someone who's been very materialistic, someone who's very selfish, very self-centered, very greedy. It feels like it's time to celebrate because you're releasing yourself from this kind of an energy out here. See, I do get liberation out here. It's like you're freeing yourself, liberating yourself, and which makes you brave. And because you're brave, you're moving towards the unknown. I feel for a lot of you are moving towards new collaborations. You could be moving towards meeting new people. You could be literally like, celebrating some kind of project completion is what I'm getting. But something's just making you like a very, 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 very happy. And the happiness is more like, okay, I am so content where I am right now. Maybe earlier you weren't content. Maybe earlier there was an aspect of materialism, greed, or dependency or reliance that you had on something or someone when it comes to your professional life. Now it feels like you're releasing that dependability. Okay, and you're feeling free. You feel free, you feel happy. A lot of you could be moving towards some kind of collaboration. Remember, this collaboration out here is going to be teamwork, right? So whatever you're moving towards, this could be very, very fairly new environment, or it could be new people, or it could be a very new environment, okay, something that you never worked in. But collaboration is the key out here. Okay, so please choose to collaborate with people, choose to learn, and choose to be open to new energies, diversities. Choose to be open to learning. Okay, the more you learn, the more you help, the more you contribute, the more faster you grow. Okay, this teamwork is going to ask you to where everyone is working together but on the same goal. Okay, yeah. And I think with the Hierophant out here, it's time for you to be your own boss. I think a lot of you were not your own boss. A lot of you were kind of coming up as feeling very stuck, or trying to go through, trying or being stuck in some kind of obligatory energy, or you were very obligated to stay somewhere. Okay, it was an obligation where, okay, I just have to do this. I don't want to, but I have to stay here. So you were stuck. You were stuck in some obligation. You were stuck in some situation that you had no faith in, but you just had to do it. Okay, because you didn't have a voice. You didn't choose to open up. You couldn't open up, or you couldn't tell the opposite person a no. You are celebrating because you are now freeing yourself from some kind of bond, commitment, or agreement. Okay. Some of you could be working, moving towards your own business. You could have started your own business. You could have started your own career. Or overall, there's a situation where you will be moving forward, but you will be your own boss. Okay. Okay. We have deliberation out here. Okay, so we have deliberation, and let's see, and we have pathway. Okay, now pathway has a lot to do with that you need to move forward, and the road ahead is not going to be easy. It says a long road ahead before you reach your goal, which means a lot needs to be done towards something that will take a long time. Some of you, there could be physical distance. Okay, so it may mean that you may be relocating, or there could be a new branch that you're moving towards, or you could be changing your office. There could be some decisions out here like that. Okay, but yeah, it's definitely telling me there is light at the end of the tunnel, and this is overcoming of distance temporarily, okay, and spatially. So if you don't try to force the matter, you will experience continuous development. This could be the slow growth of a partnership or a long-term career planning. So it feels like Cancer, A lot of you, whatever move you are making this week, 2 years. It's going to take you 2 years for you to reach your end goal. Okay, so whatever you're moving towards, it's very very good for you. Okay, but it is very important that you trust it. And the other card we had was, okay, I haven't written it, but I'm gonna get it. We have deliberation. There is great value in being deliberate with the decisions that you make in life. Of course, there are situations that call for spontaneity and making choices on instinct. But there are other times, which is this time, when it's important to think long and hard about what's ahead. This card is assigned to not make any decisions without thinking through every aspect of what that choice will entail. If there are two paths ahead, one complex and one simple, choose the simple one. Okay? If someone wants a quick decision from you, graciously decline until you have had time to deliberate. Okay? So this card indicates a need for authenticity in your life and a need to follow your inner voice. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. Okay? If there is anyone or anything in your life that doesn't feel authentic, it is time to release that situation or person. So I think it's time to be deliberate. You know what deliberate, right? Like when we say like, oh, that kid hit him, he deliberately, like intentionally. So intentionally make a decision. Make a decision deliberately. Don't wait for the decision to be like, oh, okay, you know what, I had no choice, I had to do it. No, don't wait for that time. Make a strong deliberate decision. Like, I deliberately went ahead and changed my job. I deliberately went and shut down my business. I deliberately went and like changed my career or moved towards that new path. Deliberate. Be as deliberate as possible this week, because there is a new pathway opening up for you. Let's see what is the best possible outcome. The best possible outcome for Cancer this week, 2nd to 6th of June. 4 of Cups. Okay, so looks like you will get opportunities that you may not like this week. Once you choose to make that deliberate decision, you are not going to get opportunities, or you're not going to get the kind of offers that you've liked. For example, I want to change my office and I want a very fancy office. I want something different. I want it in a specific area. I'm not going to get it. I am not going to get it. But whatever customization I have in my head, right? Whatever customization I have in my head, that this is the kind of office I want. This is the kind of people I want to be with. This is the area I want. Okay. The universe is giving me something else. Okay. So this week, as the outcome, the universe is going to give you something else. And it would be wise if you grab that new opportunity. It may not be so fancy as you created in your head, but it will be a good opportunity. Later, probably you'll realize, you know what, I missed out on that opportunity, which wasn't looking so fabulous. I should have taken it out. Okay, so don't live in regret. There is going to be a big, big unexpected revelation. I don't feel this is more like, oh my God, how could this happen? It is, but it's going to be more like whatever you have created in your head, whatever illusions you had created in your head, it's going to be the complete opposite. So think about it. Don't get yourself too attached. Stay detached with whatever comes your way. Okay, so this is a lesson out here. Stay detached. Don't hold on too closely to what you like. Okay, and don't push away what you don't like, because you never know what's going to happen next. There is a chapter, there is a cycle closing out, a very important cycle or chapter closing out in your professional life this week. Okay, and there is an opportunity. There is a new financial opportunity coming towards you, or there is a small offer or opportunity coming towards you. Again, new financial opportunity, but very, very small in size. You may not like it. And I do feel that you're coming off as very, very closed off. You're coming off as very, very biased. But the universe is saying, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't stay closed off. see the situation very clearly for what is. Be open to other people's what other people are saying also, and trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you that this situation is good for you, or wherever you're moving forward is good for you, then go for it. Okay, if the situation is not very promising, then stay where you are and take a minute. But don't just be like, I'm not choosing anything. Okay, don't be like, I'm not choosing anyway, right? Because if you don't choose a way, the decision will be made for you. Okay.